Thank you to the brand for sending me this heater, so now I can compare the two heaters that I have together. So this first heater is the 50-watt version, and it is much smaller than this 200-watt version. This heater has quartz sand inside of it to prevent exploding, and it has this suction cup and this little part right here that sticks on. I did notice that over time this part kind of got warped and it's starting to fall off, so I would just be a little bit aware of that. And they both are heaters that you can change the temperature to. So this one, you can change the temperature with this button right here. You're able to press the button and once you keep pressing the button until you get to the temperature you want, and then leave it there, and it will be set at the temperature that you want it to be set at. With both of these, I have noticed that they are true to the actual temperature that they say they're at. I've tested both of them, and they both have passed that test. So this little one, it's just this little standard looking heater with the suction cup, and the suction cup, you're able to change the orientation that you have the heater with the suction cup, or you can just change it flat like this, but you can stick it onto your tank and then change it whatever direction you want it to go. And this one is nice for a smaller tank. Because of how small it is, you're able to easily hide it behind some plants or something like that. And this one has worked really well so far. I haven't had any issues with it other than this little part changing shape like this. This bigger one is 200 watts. And the difference with this one is you have this shield that protects from any snails or shrimps that might touch it and get too hot. So how it works is you can take off these plastic pieces, and just depending on what you want for your tank. So when I touch this part, it is hot to my hands, but with the plastic on it, it kind of takes away that hotness, so it doesn't burn my hands when I'm going like this. And this is right after I had it set to 79 degrees, so I can hold it like this and it's not hurting my hand at all. This one, the cord is less than 6 feet long, so I would just be aware of that. The cord on the small 50-watt heater is almost 4 feet, so just keep that in mind for when you're setting it up so that you have it in a place that it will reach your outlet. This cord is pretty long. It's almost 6 feet long, so that'll reach a decent amount of length. And this one, it comes with 2 suction cups, and you're able to move the suction cups around, so you can move your suction cup to be in the middle of this part, or up here, or down here. I like to have mine evenly spaced out from the top and bottom like this, and the suction cups on this one works really well. So I stick it onto my tank, and it will take a lot of force for it to come off of the tank. This one, how you set it, you press the side button, and it will show you what temperature the tank is and what temperature you're having it set to. So once you pick what temperature you want it set to, just leave it at that temperature and it will automatically set. This one, it will tell you if your tank is too hot. It will give you a reading right here so that you can unplug it and reassess your situation. This one has quartz sand on the inside along with the other one, so they are similar in that way. And this one, you might have a harder time hiding it because of its size, but it is pretty unnoticeable, so I could just put it down at the bottom of my tank like this, or I could have it up like this, just depending on how you want it for your tank. This temperature gauge also has a spot where you're able to put a suction cup into, so I can stick my suction cup in there, and I'm able to stick it on the side of my fish tank like that. So that is super nice. I'm able to tell what temperature my fish tank is at all times. I don't only rely on these readers for the temperature. Just to be precautious, I still have another temperature gauge in my fish tank, and I do recommend to other people that own fish tanks to keep a temperature gauge in their fish tank, just to make sure that the temperature of the heater is the actual temperature that you want it to be. Overall, this heater is really good for a big tank. It's going to have this plastic material that protects your invertebrates from getting burnt. It's very sturdy. I'm not going to worry about a big fish running into it or breaking the glass. It has this nice built-in temperature gauge that shows you the actual temperature of the fish tank, so you can know at all times what the temperature of your fish tank is, and you're able to stick this part onto your fish tank. This one is good if you have a smaller, say, betta tank. It does not tell you the temperature of your actual water like the other one does, but this one you are able to change the temperature of your fish tank just depending on what fish you have. This one has a very nice and sturdy suction cup to it, and I'm able to change the orientation that the suction cup lays, and I'm not worried about it falling off the side of the fish tank. I think both of these heaters are definitely worth it for you to give a look at.